This movie made me sad and sometimes in a way okay because it just made me feel like sometimes your parent might be right when they choose spouse for you, and I feel also it's not actually right for them to choose spouse for you. So it's your choice. If you watch the movie, you can decide to debate if it was right or wrong. But me, I feel it was wrong because if they allowed her to choose her own spouse, like person she wants to get married to or spend the rest of her life with, there are many mistakes that happen in this movie that would have been avoided. Do you understand? Do you understand where the parent was coming from? So let me start this movie. This movie name is Ullozhukku. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. It's an Indian name, so don't worry. I'm going to write it in the caption. So it's about two people, Aju and Lilama. Aju is the daughter-in-law of Lilama. So Aju is from a very poor background, while Lilama is from a wealthy background. She always believes that God is always jealous of their happiness, their everything, because they're happy people, they are rich people. She always say that. Why Aju family, they are poor people. So Aju is in love with her boyfriend. His name is Raj, but her parents were against it because Raj is just a waiter. He's poor like them, and her parents said that they know how they suffered as they are poor. They don't want their own daughter and only child to suffer that way. So they forced her into getting married to Lilama's son, which made her very sad. But she just had to agree, because that's it now. Something about some society, especially Indians, the parent has strong will to push you into getting married. You must obey them. If you don't obey them, society will see you as disrespectful. They will demean your integrity, your bring stain to your image and all. Now, when she got married to the man, she was very sad. Now, what made her even worse, like made her very sad, was the man was always sick. Like, really after the wedding, my head, oh, headache, oh, one hospital to another. She didn't even enjoy her marriage because before you know, the man is vomiting. She has to clean up vomit. She has to clean the man. He was always weak, always vomiting. And she did not know why. She felt maybe it was normal feel, normal sickness and all. So they went to the hospital one certain time. It was time for checkup. So she was supposed to go with the husband. The mother-in-law said she know where that she go and pay the bills. That she go with her son. She said, okay, no problem. So while paying the bill, she met her boyfriend that she left. So they reconnected and she started bangling the guy. So every time, because the house they live in is far from the main city. They live in a flooded area. When there's rain, the place always flooded. But they're wealthy people. So every time you're going to the city, you have to use boats. So every time she's give an excuse and she's going to city to buy drug, going to do so and so. Meanwhile, she's going to city to see her boyfriend to, calm her nerves and So one certain time the sickness became so much that the man could not even stand. Even sex sef, nothing. So she was always suffering. So she called the mother. She called her own personal mother, not the mother-in-law, that she's suffering in this marriage. And what is happening? That she doesn't even enjoy this marriage one bit. The man was saying that you have to hold on, you have to survive. You're a woman, you are the pillar of the family. Whoa, 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 whoa. I said, okay. Oh. She was always crying, but she was still a good wife and a good daughter-in-law. The other way around, the mother-in-law was also a good, nice mother-in-law. Took her in as daughter. So a certain time, the son died. But before the son died, she discovered she was pregnant. But she was pregnant not for the son, but for her boyfriend, Raj. She told her boyfriend. Her boyfriend said, no problem, that you will soon come and meet me, that we'll live together as a family. They all agreed. But so when the son died, it was an opportunity for her to leave. So she told the mother-in-law that she's not going to stay here after the burial. After the burial, she's moving to the city. You understand? The mother-in-law did not know why. She was like, what is the problem? Didn't I treat you well? Or do you harbor any grievance towards me? She said no, that she's just tired. She needs a fresh start. But Daniel was not happy. So a certain time she was preparing for the burial. Aju was preparing for the burial. So her phone was ringing. So the mother-in-law picked, thinking it was one of Aju's relative that want to ask about the burial. So she picked with a happy face, only to hear Raj's voice. Where are you? I've been calling you, I've not been picking so. And so the mother-in-law was sure, like, what is happening? So she went to confront Aju. Aju said no, that is the man that always been helping her anytime she goes to the city for the treatment of the late husband. Okay, she didn't say any problem. She was hiding the pregnancy. She did not want the mother-in-law to know, but eventually mother-in-law knew. And she was happy, thinking it was her son. Like, the son died, but thank God. And he left an offspring. So later on, she opened up to the mother-in-law and told the mother-in-law that this is not your son, no. This is not your grandson, no. This son is not for the child I'm carrying is not for the son I'm carrying is not for you, it's for another man. I'm like, what happened? And when have you been seeing him? She just opened up and told. So the woman was angry. So the sister of the mother-in-law is a nun. She came to pay her own last respect. So the mother was crying that the sister was crying that you're not yet take care of him and all and all and all. And all. Equal also the sister of the husband, that's the sister-in-law to Aju, came to pay her last respect. So when they now discovered that something was wrong, and they now heard the truth that she carried another person's child, the sister-in-law, the sister, that's the nun, this call her auntie sister. Auntie sister now said the mother should calm down. That's the mother-in-law should calm down. That to be sincere, that's Aju has always been a good wife. She took care of him even after everything. Aju was like, after everything, what is the after everything? The mother, the sister, that's the auntie sister now span. I said nothing. So only for one time that she was looking for, of course, what she was looking for. No, no, no. She discovered that there's a secret that this woman was hiding that also involved the health of the husband that died, because they could not bury the husband on time because of rain. It was too flooded, and that was hindering her from going, leaving the place to start her own life, because they cannot dig a grave when everywhere is flooded. So she now went to check the medical reports. At that time, they were paying the last respect there. Everybody was in the burial because they created a room in the house for the burial stuff because of the flooded area. She now checked medical report of the man, only to discover that this man has always had brain tumor. Ha! And they were like, how? How? Like, she was like, how? How is that nobody told her before she got married? She now discovered that they actually forced her into getting married because he had brain tumor, and because they knew too well that he needed someone to take care of him and all. She was now broken out. They now to meet, confront the mother-in-law in that burial place. She now came out and said, that so now explain the problem. That's how then she now said that the nun, the sister, auntie sister now told her that she told the priest, and the priest is the close friend to her parents, that's Aju's parents. So it's possible that how come she did not know? Only for her, because even before she went to confront her father slapped her, beat her, that she has brought disgrace to the family and all. She now started crying that she has always been tired, and she even called her mother to tell her that she's suffering this marriage and all. And that was what the father was avoiding. He didn't want her to enter any marriage that she would suffer. So he now asked the wife, did she tell she was suffering this marriage? She said yes. Why didn't you tell me? The wife could not say anything. Only for the wife to say that the Arjuna came to confront the father that, so you knew all along that this man had brain tumor. I was there suffering. You wasted my life and forced me to marry someone that had brain tumor. Even without me agreeing, you did not even tell me anything about it. All my love, everything was scattered because of this brain tumor stuff, and she didn't enjoy her marriage. The woman said she did not. The father said he did not know anything. The girl was like, I don't trust my father. I don't trust you. The mother now said, truly, she did not know that. The only person, truly, he did not know, sorry, that the only person that knew was her. Reason because when the priest came to tell, the father was not around, only told the mother, and the mother kept it as a secret. Now, the problem right now is that even the Raj, the person that she's going back to, always asks, go and ask your mother-in-law for your own share of the property. The girl was like, why are you always asking me to go and ask for own share of property? What's the point? Let's say for you and the child, if you love me, go and ask for share. So it was always about the property, and she just got tired. So at the point when, after the burial, everything, she packed her load that she was going to leave. They have already dropped her off. The mother-in-law was going back. The boyfriend was there. She now turned back and said she's not following the boyfriend again. Boyfriend has now said that you are leaving me again, and that's my child. She did not answer. She now went to that mother-in-law to stay with her forever. Now I like the decision she made, because why will you always tell her to ask for property? Like, it now looks like, okay, because she married a rich person, that's a go, that's a win for you. Ask for property, saying that if you love me, you're supposed to ask for the property. If for your child, why you focus? Even the girl was saying, I don't need the property, I just need you. You said no, ask for property. Even I point, she even indirectly asked, Her own sister in law said, I told you not to allow her to not to marry into this family. This family is poor and all. Looking at her so, one way or the other. For me, I'm happy that she went to the mother-in-law because I feel it was going to be a big mistake if she went to that boyfriend that always that's only concerned on property and all.